Hi everyone, today's video is something that it's kind of like a part 2 to a video I did recently, and very recently I posted my super spendy makeup wish list. So makeup that I really would love to have, but it's just so dang expensive that I just cannot justify it. So today we're going to do kind of the opposite, and what I have done is I've gone through Ulta. So this is all on the Ulta website, and I have chosen 10 drugstore makeup items that I would also really like to have, but I don't. Because just because it is drugstore doesn't mean I can buy it all. Because, and especially right now, if you watch my channel, you might know I have a lot of student debt and I'm really trying to be cognizant of it and not like let it take over my life. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like I can never spend any money ever. Today, John and I are going, well, Tuesday was our anniversary. Today, we're going to go to like a botanical garden, that's what you call it, and we're gonna go have like dinner. So like, I'm not saying we're never gonna spend money, but I just want to be more cognizant and smart about it. So but I'm not buying any makeup because I have so much. And I'm not gonna buy any until the Sephora VIB sale. I'll link the whole video discussing it down below in case you want some more information. But these are 10 drugstore items I really want to have. So the first one, and the one that like kind of started this off, is the NYX glitter. And it's in the shade, oh, I didn't get the shade. I'm not sure, but it's the holographic one. And it is legitimately holographic. The other day, I wore my nail polish in the shade Artemis, and it's a Sephora Formula X, and it is a holographic nail polish. And I'm like, I want this on my eyeballs. And I think this would give it to me. It's like $5.99. It's not very expensive. But again, I'm not spending any money. And I have all of those Stila glitter and glows that I just got that I love, but I want this one. Next is something I can honestly say I go back and forth about all the time. This is the the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. And I don't know, y'all. Everyone talks about this, and this was in so many people's Best of Beauty 2017, and I would really like to try it. But I feel like the shades are so redundant, and I feel like they're not necessarily that unique. You know I'm drawn to these blues and purples, but I've got them time and time again. I mean, look, I have blue eyeshadow on today, but I really want it. I feel like I really want it. I really do. It's $38, which isn't terrible considering you get 35 shades. I don't know, but it's just got so many good reviews. Then I would love to try this guy, and I feel like in the pan it doesn't look it's very unassuming. So this is the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips All-in-One Nude Palette, and supposedly you can use this for your face and your eyes. I have heard so many people talk about this and say how great it is and how it is like one of the best highlighters. It's great for your eyeshadow. You can go like get a little bronzer in here. Like, it's just a great palette to have, and it's $13.99, which is a little more expensive for a drugstore, don't get me wrong, but I've just heard so many great things about it that I really want to try it. Next is this guy. I want to try a lot from Makeup Revolution, and I haven't got any, and I was going to put one of their eyeshadow palettes. They were like 10 across, and then they had the circles. Do you know what I'm talking about? They don't have those on the Ulta website anymore, so I don't know if they're not selling those, which is disappointing. But they do still have this. This is the Makeup Revolution Radiance palette. It's $15 for 3 powders, and I've heard that this is very similar to the Hourglass palette that was in my super spendy one. I've heard that it just gives you like a nice kind of glow without, it's not a highlighter, but it's just like a little bit of glow. It's really gorgeous, and I really want to try it a lot, but I haven't yet. Next, this is another thing. A lot of these things were definitely inspired by YouTube. And this is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. It's what, $4.49 here at Ulta. And everyone says it's great. And a lot of people compare it to actually the highlighter I have. Whoa, hello. The highlighter I have on today. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in 01 Highlight. Look at this shade. It's so freaking pretty. It is like this beautiful champagne highlight. It's got no glitter, and it just looks so natural. I do have a cream highlight on under it, so that's why it's like really popping. And I do feel like I use natural light, but I feel like on my videos, my makeup looks a little more severe than it does in real life. Like, especially my contour sometimes, it looks like very severe, and I look and check, and it's like you can't even really tell. But this is a gorgeous highlighter, and I've heard that that Essence one is very similar. And you can tell I only have this little travel size of this guy, And I don't think I'm like about to use it up. Let's not be dramatic here, but I have used it quite a bit. So the Essence one is supposedly a dupe, and I want to try it. Next is another highlighter, and it's another dupe for one of those items that I mentioned in my, what do you call it? Super spendy makeup wish list, and it's the Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighter. Hold on. And it's in the shade, I think it's Blossom Glow is the one that's supposedly a dupe for the Dior highlighter in 001 that I really want. This is supposedly a dupe. Someone commented on my video and told me that. I don't remember your name, and I'm really sorry. That's really rude, but I honestly don't. And she told me that Tower Baby said that, and I had actually just watched the Tower Baby's video where she said that this was an exact dupe for that, and she had like this giant pan in this palette, or in this highlighter. I've heard really great things for it in general. A couple people don't like it, but that's with any makeup item. But I've heard that this is really great, and I would really, really like to try it. And it's $5. Next, I have been super into powder. I don't really know why. I have normal to dry skin. Today's powder I really like. It's the Snow White powder from Bessame. And it's their translucent pearl powder. And I think it's real pretty. I used it today, and I really like it. So, I don't know. I've just been really into powder and trying new powders and getting new powders. And I've heard, really, I think it's Kathleen Lines that talks about this. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder in loose. I would probably get like the shade Fair or something. You know, whatever shade matches my skin. And this is $7.99, which isn't bad for this huge loose powder. And I'd really like to try it because I'd like to see how it compares to other loose powders. I have, you know, some, like, Holy Grail Girl on Meteorites. It's amazing. But I've tried this Maybelline Master Fix, this white loose powder, and I like that. I just very recently did a review of this RCMA powder, and I do, well, do y'all see that powder coming off of it? I do like this. I'll link that review down below in case you want to know about that. You know, I like a loose powder, and I've tried a bunch that I'm a fan of, so I would like to try this. And this one actually has color, kind of like the Coty Airspun. The Coty Airspun, I have the shade Translucent, but it does have a little bit of color to it. It gives you a little bit of coverage. So I would like to see if, like, how it compares to this powder. So yeah, I would like to try that. How many of these? Oh, we've still got some more. I chose 10 items. This is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot. Not necessarily in this color, but I feel like everyone talks about these, and they're what? $3. They're $3. And everyone says they're a really great cream eyeshadow. I love cream eyeshadow. I wear it every single day. Today I have on one from Laura Geller. I don't know why I keep showing y'all. Y'all know if you watch me, my makeup is always listed down below. But I have this guy, it's called Mermaid Marine from Laura Geller. I don't know, I kind of like it. But I did have to put an eyeshadow primer under it, which I don't mind. If you want to see, let's just show y'all real quick. Here are my cream eyeshadow collection. So I do have a lot, but I use them every day, and I just love them. And I think that they're a really cool, like, way to enhance your eye look. So these are $3, and I've heard that they're awesome, and I'd love to try them. Next is, I have two mascaras to end up. And this one is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. And I can't remember which one everyone talks about. I think it's the one in the green tube. This is the one in the pink tube. But everyone says this is an amazing mascara. I like volume, not length. I'm all about the super voluminous eyelashes. That's what I'm trying to say. Today I have on the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And I used to love it, but I don't love it anymore. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't think it's that great. But I really would like to try one of these, and they're like $5. They're not expensive, and I'd like to try them and see how I like it. And last but not least is this guy. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara that, again, everyone talks about. It's $10 at Sephora, at Ulta. But everyone just says it's amazing, and they act like it is the world's greatest mascara, and I would like to know for myself if it is or not. So I'd like to try this as well. So that is the 10 items that I would really, really like to buy from the drugstore, specifically from Ulta. I could do other videos like this. I think it's really fun. Because, yes, I try to be really cognizant of what I buy. I try to, you know, I do project pans. If you don't know, if you're like, this is your first video you've ever seen of mine. I do project pans, and I'll go ahead and link that playlist down below. But just because I like to focus on using up my makeup and not being dumb and not overspending doesn't mean there's not a whole bunch of stuff I would love to try. You know, if I had $1 million and could pay off all my loans and then have some money left over, I would like to buy quite a bit of makeup. So yeah, I hope that was enjoyable. I hope you found it interesting. If there's something that I didn't mention, then you're like, girl, you've got to try it. Let me know. I have a whole list of suggestions from y'all on that like I write down every time. And so when I am allowed to buy beauty items just like willy-nilly, which will be at the Sephora VIP sale, not just at the VIP sale, but at that time, then I'm going to buy everything that y'all suggest and then kind of fill in other things. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please leave any questions, requests, suggestions, comments down below. Y'all know talking to y'all is absolutely positively one of my very favorite things. It really is. I love like speaking with y'all, especially about makeup, because if we're being honest, not that I'm complaining, because I have great friends and I have a really good support system around me, but they're not into makeup. Like I'm a field biologist, I'm a marine biologist, and I do a lot of field work. And in doing that, people don't do things like this. So I am one of the only people in my life that's like, hey girl, blue smoky eye for a Tuesday, let's do it. So I love being able to have that with y'all. And if there's a video that you want to see, let me know and I'd be happy to make it. And yeah, that's all I have for y'all. Bye.